Welcome to Scop, your go-to source for stock market insights and predictions. Whether you're in New York, London, or anywhere in the world, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for the latest investment strategies and updates. Is Snowflake stock about to skyrocket after its next earnings report? Could its AI-driven projects, actually redefine the cloud data industry? Or will market volatility shake investor confidence? On August 27, 2025, Snowflake is set to release its Q2 2026 earnings, and honestly, the stakes couldn't be higher. Will it beat expectations like before? What new projects are fueling its growth? And who else gets impacted by this report? Stay tuned as we dive deep into Snowflake's earnings, past performance, and what it means for your investments. Let's start with the big date. Snowflake Inc., ticker SNOW, will release its Q2 2026 earnings on August 27, 2025, after market close, with a conference call at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Analysts are projecting an earnings per share, or EPS, of 26 cents, which is a 44.44% increase year over year. Revenue? They're expecting product revenue between $1.035 billion and $1.04 billion, reflecting a solid 25% growth from last year. For the full fiscal year 2026, Snowflake's guidance points to $4.325 billion in revenue, with an 8% non-GAAP operating margin. But here's the question: can Snowflake keep beating estimates like it has in the past? Let's look at its track record to find out. Snowflake has a history of surprising investors. Let's break down its recent earnings. Q1 2026, on May 21st, 2025, Snowflake reported an EPS of 24 cents, beating the consensus estimate of 22 cents by 9.09%. Revenue hit $1.04 billion, up 25.8% year over year, surpassing the $1.01 billion forecast. Product revenue grew 26% to $997 million, and the net revenue retention rate was an impressive 124%. Q4 2025, on February 26, 2025, EPS was 30 cents, crushing estimates of 17 cents, a 76.47% surprise. Revenue reached $986.77 million, beating the $955.93 million forecast. Q3 2025, on November 20th, 2024, EPS of 20 cents beat the 15-cent estimate, with revenue of $942.09 million against $896.99 million expected. Q2 2025, on August 21st, 2024, EPS came in at 18 cents, topping the 16-cent estimate, with a revenue of $868.82 million, a 2.08% beat. What's the pattern here? Snowflake consistently beats revenue and EPS estimates, driven by strong customer adoption and its consumption-based revenue model. But GAAP losses, like the negative $1.29 EPS in Q1 2026, raise questions. Is Snowflake's growth sustainable, or are investors banking too much on future profitability? So what's powering Snowflake's growth? Snowflake's data cloud platform is, a leader in data warehousing, analytics, and AI. Current projects include Snowpark, which is a developer platform for building complex data pipelines and machine learning models, and it's actually seeing rapid adoption. Then there's Cortex AI, Snowflake's AI engine for predictive analytics and generative AI applications, and it's competing with the likes of Databricks. You've also got SnowConvert, a tool for seamless cloud migrations, which is really driving enterprise onboarding. What's new on the horizon? Well, Snowflake is doubling down on AI integration, with plans to enhance Cortex AI for agentic workflows. Think AI agents autonomously managing data tasks. They're also expanding industry-specific solutions like healthcare and financial services to capture those niche markets. Posts on X are highlighting a lot of excitement around Snowpark and Cortex AI uptake, and some analysts are predicting these could drive sequential consumption growth. But here's the big question: can these projects keep Snowflake ahead in a competitive cloud market? Snowflake's earnings don't just move its own stock, they send ripples across the market. Here's who gets impacted. Cloud computing stocks, including competitors like Databricks, AWS, and Google Cloud, are watched closely. A strong Snowflake report signals robust cloud demand, which could potentially lift Microsoft and Alphabet as well. AI and data stocks like Palantir and C3.ai, could see sympathy moves if Snowflake's AI projects really shine. As for the Nasdaq 100, Snowflake's performance as a key tech player influences the broader index. A beat could push the Nasdaq toward 24,000 to 25,000, while a miss might trigger a pullback. Investors and traders are also paying close attention. Short-term traders are eyeing options volatility, with some expos suggesting a 3 to 4% product revenue beat could spark a 6 to 10% stock price jump. Long-term investors are focused on Snowflake's $6.7 billion in remaining performance obligations, up 34% year over year, which signals future revenue potential. The big question is, if Snowflake delivers, will it ignite a tech rally, or will macroeconomic pressures like IT spending cuts dampen the enthusiasm? Snowflake's August 27, 2025 earnings report is, honestly, a make-or-break moment for investors. With a strong track record, AI-driven projects like Cortex and Snowpark, and a $4.325 billion revenue target for 2026, Snowflake is really poised to shape the cloud and AI markets. But, risks like competition and macro headwinds still loom large. Will Snowflake soar, or will it stumble? Share your predictions in the comments below. If you found this deep dive valuable, smash that like button. Subscribe to Scop AI, and hit the bell icon for more stock market insights. Check out our other videos on AI stocks and market trends, and let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, stay informed and invest smart. Don't miss our next video on NVIDIA's earnings. Click here to watch and subscribe for more.